Hello and welcome guys, welcome to my ride. Today we're going to compare the Z650 versus her bigger brother, the Z900. And I will tell you if you should buy the smaller or the bigger bike. So let's get started. But before we get started, if you like my videos, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free and will be massively appreciated. So let's have a look at the raw datasheet of both bikes. Let's start with the Z650. The Z650 is a bike with a 2-cylinder engine which got 649cc. The engine delivers 68 horsepower at 66 Nm or 48.5 foot-pounds of torque and get a top speed of 220 km/h or 136 miles an hour. The bike weighs 188 kilograms or 412 pounds and has a 15-liter or 4-gallon fuel tank. Let's get to the Z900. The Z900 got a 4-cylinder engine with a 948cc motor. The engine delivers 125 horsepower at 98 Nm or 73 foot-pounds of torque and got a top speed of 260 km/h or 161 miles an hour. The bike weighs 212 kilograms or 467 pounds and has a 17-liter or a 4.5-gallon fuel tank. Now let's have a detailed look about the Z900. When we look at the datasheet, one thing immediately catches my eye. The Z900 got a 4-cylinder 125 horsepower engine, which is of course much more powerful than her smaller sister's motor. But the bike is also available in a 95 horsepower variation if you live in the country with driver license horsepower limitation. So what speaks for the Z900? You get a really powerful 4-cylinder engine. The seat height with 820mm is really low. So even small riders can handle it with confidence, even though with 212 kilograms it's really not considered as a lightweight bike. You get a full LED kit on the bike and a really nice TFT display. You also get power modes and traction control. If you want more detailed insights about the Z900, I'll link to you my in-depth review video about the bike in the top right corner right now. Now let's have a look at the Z650. You also get a full LED lighting kit and a TFT display. With those new additions, the Z650 is definitely one of the best choices in the 600cc range. This sounds great, but how good is it compared to the Z900? So the challenge is on. 125 horsepower versus 68 horsepower. Comparing only the horsepower would be pointless in such a comparison, so we have to dig deep down a little bit deeper into the two bikes' concepts. When it comes to twisty roads, the first thing you will notice is the difference between 4- and 2-cylinder engines. The 2-cylinder engine from the Z650 is really predictable and you get nice power even at low RPM. When you're a new rider, 68 horsepower is really powerful in a 2-cylinder engine, and it's really great fun to accelerate out of every turn. The 4-cylinder engine from the Z900 though is a beast. With the 125 horsepower, it's already pretty powerful in low RPM, but when you turn the throttle and bring the RPM into higher numbers, it starts to fly. Another thing which differentiates those two bikes is the weight. The Z650 only got 188 kilos or 412 pounds, while the Z900 got 212 kilos or 467 pounds. These might not sound that much, but you can really feel the difference when you're doing quick maneuvers or when you're riding tight turns at low speeds. The Z650 almost feels like riding a bicycle, while the Z900 is a little bit more steering input. But don't get me wrong, the Z900 is also really great to handle. So this brings up the final question. Do you have to get the Z900 over the Z650? Definitely no. The new Kawasaki Z650 presents itself as a neutral, easy-to-ride naked bike, with which not only beginners, even experienced riders would have a bunch of fun with. When you're already more experienced and maybe even want to go to a track day with your bike, I can definitely recommend the Z900. It is incredible how much of a bike you get for your money. But please ensure before you decide to buy one, do a test ride. I really can't stress that enough. It's a great bike, but it's definitely not made for everybody. When you're still not sure which bike to get, click at the video at the right side. This is my in-depth owner review about the Z900 and will tell you everything you have to know about the bike and whether you should buy it or not. So please tell me in the comments below which bike you've got and why. I hope I was able to help you with your decision. See you guys next Sunday, stay safe, ride your ride, goodbye.